What's up, people? This is RGC and welcome to another video. This is going to be a pickup video. It's been a while since I've done one. I've been really busy with work and other things, so I haven't really had an opportunity to upload anything. But I figured I'd come back and show you what I have been picking up. Over this hiatus, I've also slimmed down the collection quite a bit, got rid of a lot of stuff I did not want or never really planned to play after I sat down and looked at, just the situation. And that allowed me to get a lot of good stuff for basically nothing by just trading in stuff I'm not playing. So I'm not going to leave it on the shelf if it's not going to get played. If you don't want it, get rid of it. That's how I do it. Anyway, let's first get started with some 7th gen pickups. Okay, so 7th gen, first up we got for the Wii City Builder. Never seen it before. It looks like a simulation game, so worth picking up. Yamaha Supercross. Kind of self-explanatory there. Rockstar Games presents table tennis. Only seen that one like twice, so I figured I'd pick it up. And it doesn't seems pretty interesting. Seems like it might be kind of fun. Some actual good use of the motion controls. Found another copy of Gravity. Found Truck Racer. Another one I've been looking for. Opuna. And some of these games still have the prices on them. I don't really think that's a big deal. It's not like I'm bragging about spending $1 to $5 to $6 to $10 on a game. That's nothing really to brag about. Pricing is a component of this hobby as well as other hobbies, so I really don't see how or why people make such a big deal about prices being on the games or not. There's nothing to brag about. And if you think video game collecting is an expensive hobby, try modifying cars. Been there, done that. Buy some headers or some tires, heads, cam, do some stuff like that to a Corvette and tell me how much you think it costs. Tell me if it's cheap or not. Anyway, picked up Big Brain Academy. That's probably the closest thing I'll ever get to American Men's Academy, but whatever. Swords. It does not use the nunchuck, so that might be pretty cool depending on how it is with the accuracy of the controls. Been looking for this one quite some time. Samurai Showdown Anthology. Got Tournament Pool. Found out this is a better condition copy. I found another copy a few weeks ago, but the condition kind of sucked. Okay, Grooving Blocks. All these games are complete, by the way. One of the weaker titles I picked up, but supposedly it's a strategy game or something, and that is Defending the Penguin. So, we'll see. Likely shovelware, but it wasn't expensive, so I'll give it a try. And Kart Racer with the Maximum Family Games cover art variant. So that pretty much concludes the Wii pickups. Still in 7th gen, picked up Midway Arcade Origins. Have to add that to the 360 collection. I got it specifically for Pit Fighter. Hopefully that's a better port of the arcade game in comparison to those Midway collections they put on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox and GameCube. Hopefully that port is better on the 360 version. I think that game actually was released on the PS3 as well. Picked up 2 Human. It was complete. Why not? Samurai Showdown Sin. Complete with condition. Have to add that to the collection. Akai Katana. Picked up a copy of Death Smiles. Been looking for that one for quite some time. Kind of questionable cover. What's going on there? But whatever. And I actually found a better condition copy as well. So I'll probably just put the better condition discs in the better condition cover or case here, and whichever one has a better manual, I just make the switches on that. Might trade the other one. Okay, and now we're going to get into some stuff that's a little bit more current for a second. A local store had a lot of Wii U games on clearance. I mean, dirt cheap clearance, factory sealed. I bought most of them and traded them in to a local store, and I kept a few. This is one of them I kept, and that's Rayman Legends. Heard it was a decent game. This one is still factory sealed. I have it in a protective sleeve as of right now, but likely we'll open this one up and play it at one point in time, sometime, whenever. Dipping back to 7th Gen for a second, picked up a Wii component cable. Anytime I see those, I usually pick them up. Okay, now we actually have some retro. Would you imagine that? Really haven't been into retro much. It's not really about the prices for me. It's just I haven't really found any retro stuff I've wanted until of recent. So let's see. We got a few N64 games. Picked up another copy of Extreme G. This is actually one of my favorite N64 games. It's dirt cheap and it's fun. Futuristic racing. Got a nice condition copy of Star Soldier, Vanishing Earth. I think it is the only shoot 'em up on the N64. So since I really went through the N64 collection and cleaned a lot of that stuff out, I'm kind of rebuilding on N64. So those were two that I decided I need to pick up again. Shifting gears to some PlayStation. Pick up at a local store. Dragon Seeds. Glad to have this, add this to the collection. Got a little crack on the case there, but that's not a big deal. Disc is in there, mint, good condition other than that. So happy to add that to the collection. Went to a local store, picked up a guide for Mega Man X Command Mission. Somebody had already come in and they had gotten a lot of the RPGs, guides for like PlayStation 2 games and stuff like that, Shadow Hearts, Suikoden and stuff like that. But I sparked up a conversation with the person and actually found out I had done some business with them before regarding trades. And she decided to just, let me go on and buy this. So that was cool. You never know, it's a small world. You will meet some people you likely done some business with before. So that's why it's always important to do right by people. Don't try to screw them over and stuff like that, because there's a lot of scammers and stuff out there. But yeah, so just had a good conversation with her. Got Mega Man X Command Mission guide. I've already completed this game, but it's cool to have a guide. And I also picked up the GameCube version of Mega Man X Command Mission. I have the PlayStation 2 version, which that's the one I played through. But yeah, I got the guide now too, as well as the GameCube version. So, big Mega Man fan here. Moving on from that, actually been kind of messing around with some of the handheld systems a little bit, just certain games. I'm not really much of a handheld guy for various reasons. Eyes, not that great. Getting kind of older, that's one thing. So I really don't like looking at small screens. But decided to pick up Metroid Fusion. So that was a pickup. Metroid Zero Mission. And some of these games were pretty cheap. The Metroids were a little bit more expensive. But like this one right here, F-Zero Maximum Velocity, this game was like $3. Quality game and cheap too. Yeah, have to add it to the collection. And I actually plan on playing it. Iridium 3D, had one at the local store and I picked it up. It was $1. And R-Type 3. So yeah, definitely glad to add that to the collection. So I got myself a few Game Boy Advance games. I also picked up a Game Boy DS game that I would consider rare. Many people would consider rare, but I really don't want to draw any attention to that. So maybe at a later date I will discuss that. But yeah, I picked up a pretty rare Nintendo DS game that has not been reprinted or anything like that for the original DS. All right, shifting gears, we're gonna hop to the 8th gen for a second. Picked up another DualShock 4 controller for the PlayStation 4, so it's always worth having some additional controllers. So glad to add that to the collection. And now we're going to get into a little bit more retro for a second. Super Nintendo is something that I don't really heavily collect for, but depending on the situation, and I had some store credit at this store, I decided to swing by and pick up some of the more desirable titles for the console, SNES. And we already know that, yeah, SNES prices are not necessarily cheap, so I'll just leave it at that. But store credit does come in handy. First up, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Pretty good condition, minor nick on the label there, but I did open it up. It is legit board in there. Lufia, nice glossy clean label. Open the game up and it is legit, and have to add that to the collection. And we got Ogre Battle, the March of the Black Queen. It is legit, nice label, have to add that to the collection. So yeah, that was pretty good use of store credit, and I'm pretty happy about that. And I got one final pickup I'll show you in a second. And here we have it. We have the Uncharted 4 A Thief's End Edition PlayStation 4. Had enough store credit, picked it up. So happy to add this to the collection here. Likely going to sell my other PlayStation 4 and keep this one, but glad to add to the collection. I don't know if I'm going to do an unboxing or anything of it, because there are plenty of other unboxing videos likely for this. But yeah, definitely a nice addition. And it's good to have a special edition console. You know, it's just sometimes just having a regular console is kind of boring. So there you have it. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. You know what to do to stick around and continue seeing my content. I'm still working on my retrospective of 2015. Work schedule has been rough. It's about to get more rough anyway, but it's likely going to be some content getting uploaded in the near future. So thanks for watching. Have a good one. Best of luck to you. Peace.